What is going on, cryptocurrency investors? My name is Landon. Welcome to Crypto Review Central. On this channel, you can find daily cryptocurrency videos that cover a wide range of topics. Crypto Review Central is evolving into a more advanced look at the markets that include fundamental analysis as well as anything that is trending in this space. Earlier on this week, we looked at the developments that Bancor is making in Kenya, putting the local sales and trade of tomatoes on the Bancor blockchain and bringing with it the inherent benefits of blockchain technology. This can be considered a pilot study of sorts and a revolutionary use case for cryptocurrency. It has long been said that cryptocurrency can and will provide real-world solutions to long-standing chronic issues, and you can count on seeing a lot more, just like what Bancor is doing, real social impact. It seems that this cryptocurrency market that has evolved from the first and second generation of blockchain technology, that being Bitcoin, which is the consensus algorithm methodology of value transfer, instant peer-to-peer systems. Then came Ethereum and blockchain 2.0, that being self-executing smart contracts. And 3.0 and 4.0 are these decentralized applications and decentralized networks that provide real-world industry-specific solutions to chronic issues. Blockchain 3.0 and 4.0 are on their way into making significant strides above what traditional systems can provide. Yesterday, we talked about Ripple XRP announcing a new partnership with Netcoins out of Vancouver, Canada, to bring XRP to over 21,000 online retailers. A couple of weeks ago, we also covered Coinbase's move into e-gift cards using cryptocurrency. Crypto Daily was quick to associate the cryptocurrency market and Bitcoin with major retailers like Amazon and Nike, but that was in large a misrepresentation. Sure, you can use your cryptocurrencies to purchase redeemable vouchers that a number of major retailers are beginning to accept, but it is nowhere near being able to directly use your Bitcoin to purchase goods and services via Amazon or any other retailer that has been mentioned in the past few weeks. It does seem, however, that there is definitely an increase in the number of retailers taking an interest in accepting cryptocurrency. To date, CryptoGlobe.com has reported that Crypterium is an application that lets you instantly send cryptocurrency to anyone, even without a wallet with a mobile phone. Add that to the very long list of digital assets that are challenging traditional banking systems with new features that are allowing users to transfer any amount directly to the person they are looking to send it to, peer-to-peer without any middlemen, which is part of the major philosophical backbone of this space. Whether it's the handful of retailers that have adopted Verge, XVG in the past, or these e-gift third-party vendors that are bridging the gap between cryptocurrency and everyday purchases, more and more companies are coming on board and playing with the idea of accepting a digital asset. This will always come back to two of the major barriers for entry in cryptocurrency. First is user interfaces or intuitive designs that can appeal to those that don't have a coding background or extensive computer literacy. And the second is the volatility of these assets. Cryptocurrencies are not easy to use, and there's no denying that. There's a number of great resources that discuss this idea, major barriers to entry that cause a significant gap between those that are participating in these markets and those that could participate in these markets, but either don't have the technical background or the patience to go through with understanding all of the loopholes and hoops you have to jump through to safely transact on some of these networks. Cryptocurrencies are not easy to use, and there's no denying that. There are a number of important steps that can't be overlooked when using any of these blockchain-based assets, and that poses a huge problem for quote-unquote mass adoption. Mass adoption is a word that gets thrown around far too easily and excites the ignorant user into FOMO and therefore getting wrecked. Vitalik Buterin recently said that the focus of the community, that being the cryptocurrency community, should not be in trading and speculating on these assets, but in using them and developing them. The complicated nature of these assets make it largely unavailable to the masses, and as time goes on, I hope the complexities that inspire me can be taken out of the user's equation and a simple interface mentality begins to take hold. That's a ways away right now. But development of this space remains rampant, and in my opinion, it's only a matter of time before development is such that more computer illiterate people can interact in a variety of ways with any asset they choose. Ideally, they would use a number of assets in whatever regard they are designed in their everyday lives, and that asset can make their everyday life a little easier. Isn't that the point, after all? Secondly, and this is a big doozy of a problem, we need to worry about the volatility of this space, the swings. If Bitcoin was used for the stereotypical status quo of buying a cup of coffee, the price of that coffee, say a year ago, would be much cheaper than it is today. And today would be well over half of what it was back in December. From an economics perspective, you can see the obvious pitfalls of using any cryptocurrency for goods and services rendered. Let's just take Bitcoin in the last 3 months. The swings have been outrageous. Really, in just the last 30 days, we've seen Bitcoin from a high of 8,300 to where it is now at just above $6,000. That's a $2,000 difference. Regardless of the scale you put that on, whether it's a $2 cup of coffee or a $30,000 vehicle, those swings are far too unmanageable for both the purchaser and the seller. At this point in time, with where the cryptocurrency space is, our current best practice for rendering goods and services with cryptocurrency is, in my opinion, a stablecoin. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. Tether right now is the largest of the bunch, and while its reviews aren't always 5 stars, make no mistake that the major financial institutions that are on the cutting edge of financial technology understand why Bitcoin is not economical to use for goods and services rendered. And regarding stablecoins, there are assets that are coming into the space that have a legal oversight during their development and are going to be backed by significant institutions. TrueUSD is one that I believe will become a major player in the coming years. All an asset has to do is be present, be better than Tether, or offer some backing that Tether doesn't, and withstand the test of time to allow it to grow into a formidable asset. In time, I think there will be a number of stablecoins, and as those stablecoins get developed, the picture will evolve into a clear understanding that stablecoins are the answer to using digital money and tokenized blockchain-based systems for goods and services rendered. That's my opinion, and I think ideas like this are most definitely being explored by big players like Goldman Sachs, Bloomberg, JP Morgan, and others. Workchain.io has posted a very good article on Medium going through what stablecoins are and why they're the answer for instant paychecks, according to them. The CEO of Trust Token has been quoted saying that stablecoins are one of the keys to bringing the benefits of cryptocurrencies to everyday people, both in terms of price stability and decentralization of their capital. TrueUSD is different from Tether as it's held by a central custodian which guarantees the value of the tokens for holders. TrueUSD is built on the Trust Token platform and pegged to the US dollar, which is held in escrow accounts. They've indicated that they will provide transparency from the jump, unlike what Tether did, and many, including myself, see TrueUSD as the leading option for use in stablecoins as well as on the Workchain.io platform that enables on-demand paychecks. It's an entirely new paycheck structure that could really revolutionize the workforce if it takes hold, but time will tell, as with most things in this space, how much of an impact stablecoins will end up being. As an example of how the Workchain.io paycheck system works, we have John, who works a Monday. He does 8 hours and gets $30 an hour, which is a very good rate of pay. He chooses to take out his $240, which is $30 an hour by 8 hours, immediately in order to pay bills. Now, if John gets paid in an unpegged cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum and doesn't withdraw it in his local currency straight away, a major downswing could occur and all of a sudden John's paycheck could be worth far less, relevant to the size of the drop. Or it could also be worth more, again, relative to the size of the pump. But for somebody that has bills to pay, that's like gambling with your hourly rate. With stablecoins, you can have the confidence in knowing that the value will not change, either to the upside or the downside. And it's not just John that is impacted by the volatility. Obviously, whoever is paying John and paying the other employees will naturally be impacted as well. So like I say, stablecoins right now are our current best practice for using cryptocurrency for everyday goods and services rendered. There are so many resources and online discussions that probe this issue, and I think it is one of the key barriers between where we are right now in the cryptocurrency market and quote-unquote mass adoption, which again I think is overused and underappreciated for what it really means. Cryptocurrency remains an incredibly emerging space, with over 1,800 assets and more coming onto the market every day. Development continues at light speed, and the future of value transfer is slowly being hashed out. Make sure to be patient. You have to learn to develop a trust with the content creators in this space that bring you unbiased and honest reporting. Make sure you do all of your own research. The longer that I participate in covering the daily news and the longer that I speculate on this market, the more confident I become that we are really onto something big here. We, the cryptocurrency enthusiasts like you or I, are focused on real-world solutions to many long-standing issues. Will the powers that be take notice? Will they give this space the recognition and spotlight that I think it deserves? Time will tell, and all we can do is continue to monitor these markets. Comment below and let me know what you think. Are major governments around the world going to recognize cryptocurrency for their potential social impact, or are they going to be afraid of it because it threatens their current long-standing business model that has largely failed the population? Leave me a comment below and let me know where you think this space is headed, or if you're just sitting on the fence and not too sure like myself as to what is going to happen. Regardless though, I will be here to watch the entire thing unfold. Continue to follow our daily content on this evolving space. I provide daily analysis on trending topics, so smash that like button if you enjoy the videos and subscribe if you haven't already. We have an entirely new giveaway structure in the description below. Make sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think about my opinion on stablecoins being the current best solution to the volatility issues surrounding using crypto for goods and services rendered. Thank you once again to the CRC crew for your continued support. This bear market is nowhere near over. Do all of your own research. Happy trading everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.